Welcome. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
I forgot you were going to do that.
Yes, it's my new thing. Let's see. Hold on. I have this little soundboard. I can.
Don't abuse it.
Too much power.
Don't abuse the soundboard, or we'll get taken away.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight in Eclipse. Want to welcome Luis Carazo, our special guest, joining us for tonight's adventure. And a little announcement, a few announcements to make. Today's charity, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Please be sure to donate tonight on their Tiltify link. Every little bit helps. And tonight's giveaway, the Mothership T-shirt.
Yes.
Ooh! Earn yourself a hot new shirt.
Wait, hold it up. Your mic's in the... Yeah.
Hot off the presses.
Yeah, they're brand new shirt. It's really cool. We all have them.
It is really cool. I wore
really
it today.
soft too.
Yeah, they are.
So enjoy that. And if you would like to enjoy one of these beautiful pins,
you have to do the like YouTuber thing where you put your hand.
Yeah,
or
focus.
patch. Pins or patches.
Ooh,
you can find them on shop.tuesdaynightgames.com. That's Tuesday night with a K. TuesdayNightGames.com. Special thanks to music provided by Stargrave.
Yes.
Our musician is located in Texas, and we were afraid he weren't going to have it because of the blizzard. But he pulled through, and no one froze to death, and it was good.
And
Maybe.
Yeah, we're happy Brian and Patrick are here too.
We still got 2 more days of it, so we'll see.
Stay safe out there if you're in Texas or anywhere in the Midwest and the blizzard times.
Okay.
You're probably not watching this either because the internet's gone. All right, so thank you to our sponsor, Backblaze. And I believe Kiko has some information for us.
Yes. Yeah. So, I've been looking back at some of the ship data now that we've got Backblaze to store it, and I found some odd footage of you, Peter.
Oh, I'm not sure I know what you could be referring to, Kiko.
Well, you told me that you never liked, like...
It wasn't me.
What? No, I haven't even told you what it is. What?
What?
You told me you didn't like Stars Apart, but I saw footage of you recently downloading all of the seasons into your database.
Oh, yes. I thought it prudent to be well versed in both yours and Dr. Ruha's interests before we came to Earth. Ah, yes, Stars Apart.
What did you think I saw?
Nothing. That. Stars Apart. Yes, that's it. That was it. You got me.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, remember to back up your data and start your free trial at backblaze.com/eclipse. It supports the crew, and who knows, maybe you find out your android has some interests they forgot to share.
What?
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Backblaze, for supporting us this season. It's meant a lot to us. Thank you to all the backers, too. Just one more thanks to everyone that supported the Indiegogo, because this season wouldn't be possible without the Indiegogo backers. And you made the patches and pins possible, and you made this season possible. So, without further ado, let's get into the story. And where we last left off, Carter Digichecks released incriminating footage to the world at large, and has begun stating that he's been a hostage held by these lovely crew members of ours. And unbeknownst to our crew, they don't know any of this happened. So we're joining them back on Vicom station. But we'll join them shortly. We're first going to be joining Luis. What's your character's name again?
I'm REMUS ZARCOZA.
REMUS ZARCOZA. We're joining Captain REMUS ZARCOZA with his squadron as they enter in the Vicom station via the space dock. You find yourself landing in a fairly calm space dock here on the Vicom station. Bart, Bart Breza, one of your soldiers, and he kind of looks a little shaken. He's ready to get off here with you, and you've been receiving intel that Kiko Larson is on board, and this is your main goal, to find and locate and secure Kiko Larson. You've received word from a Carter Digichex that he's being held hostage by her on board the ship, and you need to locate her before the other Marines do. You're on board with your crew, Bart Breza, Pali Elir, and Armando Gamboa. So, we pick up here. Where would you like to go?
All right, I'm going to turn to my crew and just refresh their memories on what the goals are as stated by me. All right, fellas, we know we're here to secure a package, but as you all know, our goals are not necessarily exactly what, the bosses state they are. So look, here's the thing. Do your thing, check room to room. Don't hurt anybody, please. And Mondo, I'm talking to you. Come on, these of course these supposed terrorists are holding these people hostage. I don't know. Kiko is here, so let's not damage the goods.
I'll try not to kill him, boss.
Yeah, especially that. Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm playing it cool. I don't want to be here, actually. You know what I mean? Like, I left Earth's orbit for a reason. So I just kind of want to get in here, and I'm going to check room to room and secure it. But I don't even have my gun up. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like casually getting the job done.
Pally pipes up. You want me to take point?
Yeah, go for it. I know you're not going to kill anybody. Mondo, you're back here.
And then so they get into formation. Bart joins in with you, tailing behind, and you enter into the dock area. It is the large TV station that you've entered. It's a station floating above the Earth's surface, and you start off in a dock area where there's lots of equipment being loaded and unloaded. Everyone kind of is watching you as you get off the ship. They're not used to seeing Black Band officers here, and you see them. There's various crew members pulling lighting gear around and audio equipment, and they stop to look over at you as you make your way through, and they kind of leave a wide berth for you as you go into the main doors. So you have an option.
As soon as they clear the room, I'm just going to turn to the group and say, "See, terrorists don't do that. Look what they're doing. They're just parting the Red Sea for us." Yeah, and just walk through.
Right. So you're going to have an option here. You're going to choose. You'd like to go north, south, east, or west. You can't go south. I guess south is behind you. That's where you just came. So you can go north, south, or north, east, or west.
Let's go north.
You're going north. Okay. You enter these large double doors, and it's a sound stage. And there's a set, and everyone stops what they're doing. They look at you. There's several grips, and then audio engineers holding up mics, and they stop and see you. And there's a guy behind a desk, and he's in the middle of talking, and he's like, "And that's why aliens could actually be." Excuse me. Going to help you.
No, continue. Go ahead. Don't mind us. That's why aliens what?
Can we just do this again? No, the take. All right, cut, and then they all stop. Can we help you? Are you trying to get somewhere?
We're looking for someone that I don't think is in this room. So thank you very much. Turn and leave.
Turn and leave. Right. So you continue forward. While you're searching through, we're going to cut back over to Kiko and the crew, and they're still at their soundstage.
All right, so Carter left. But Ruha, you know where we can broadcast our message then?
Yes, I think I can probably put it together.
Okay, so where do we go? Do we do this from
Let's do
here?
this.
Do we
Yeah,
need
what
to
do we-
contact
let's do it.
people?
Well, let me call Stella. She used to be my assistant droid when I
Oh,
worked
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's probably still active. Warden, can you please reactivate, turn on, whatever it's called, my synthetic assistant, Stella?
Activating Stella now. Hold, please. And you see the double doors open. Hello.
Stella, hi, how's it going? It's been a while.
It's been very long. How are you doing?
Good. How are you? Catch up later. This is the crew. This is Kiko. This is everyone. That's Peter.
Hello.
Hi, Stella.
Stella
Oh.
is my, I think currently personal assistant and production manager.
Yes, this is very interesting. Very interesting.
Stella, your eyes are wandering a lot. I'm gonna need you to maybe. Stella, focus
Yes?
maybe. Yes.
What's wrong with Stella? Is your
Do we need to
AI
take a look,
all right?
or-
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
You don't
Not-
appear to be in distress, do you, Dr.
Why
Ruha?
would we be in distress, Stella?
Because it's on the news. You're currently being held hostage.
What?
I
Yes.
turn on. I'm sure there's a television nearby, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see several monitors nearby.
I'll turn it on.
You see Carter Digicheck's video on repeat. I'm being held hostage by these people. They're going out. They're just playing through
bastard.
on loop this footage of apparently a trip in a spaceship, and you see like it's first-person video cam of him in a tube, and it goes unconscious. Then you see Peter's face letting him back out, and then like this harrowing adventure brought to you by Carter Digichecks. I'm your host, Ren Toriyama. We are live here now at Vicom Station, the station where this is broadcast currently, and apparently on board there is a hostage situation, active hostage situation right now, and we are waiting to see where this might be happening. We're safe now, and we want to let you know that our crew is entirely safe, but it is currently a situation on board the Vicom station.
That fucker.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Wait, did y'all go into cryo? What the fuck
That's
is
just-
that?
Again,
That
can you
is
allow
part-
him onto the ship?
That is part of the thing I'm not allowed to tell you for another 6 hours.
Can I just get there was the thing that we touch, and so we had to jump in. What?
Why don't we just go to this news station that's broadcasting is on this station, right? Why don't we just pop on?
That's probably not a good idea because
How many floors are there?
we have to move very carefully. Probably going to need disguises. You can't match. the footage on
Okay.
camera.
Can I call back? I'm gonna call back to our crew. Our crew's at the ship, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll call back to them.
Get like up to the.
Hiya, Captain Kiko here. Ignore everything you've seen on the news. Obviously, all of that's constructed from our, odd friend Carter. Maybe could you come to us to the station with the ship? Ooh, if you can. Maybe
Need a rescue
Hey-
ship drop-off from us.
Yes. Does one of you know how to pilot? The Warden system should be able to autopilot. Oh, this is not something you want autopilot for. But anyway, yeah, you can make your way over. Maybe cloak the ship when you do.
Oh, we got cloaking. That's right.
All right, we'll head over and we're gonna cloak the ship. You want us just to pick you up at the dock?
Just ping us when you're close, and we'll let you know where we'll be coming out of.
Rightio,
So-
we're gonna go ahead and take off then.
All
I
right.
think it would behoove us in the future to allow me to stay on the ship.
Peter, but we like having you alongside.
It depends on the mission. To be honest, it depends on the mission.
It just seems like this would be an opportune time for me to have still been on the ship.
I don't disagree with you there.
Well,
But
yeah, but
can't go back. Can't go back.
could-
So
That's if
known
the
this
ship
was gonna
doesn't get
happen.
blasted out of the stratosphere
It's
upon
cloaked.
approach to this giant spire that has
it's closed.
top of the line security systems.
Yes.
At that time, I mean, we got in here, so how, mid-level line security,
Yeah.
maybe.
That's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
You got
gonna.
in
One
it because
not
of
near him.
Carter. And Carter has basically just executed a kill order on everyone except me.
You.
Because he doesn't. I told you. He looks at you like you're not even people. I tried to explain it to you, but you were too busy just being taken in by his
I
ass
would
hattery.
like
Oh,
to
well.
point out then, if he was as much of a danger as he seems to have been, why did you take us here?
Because
Or
we
date.
need him. I told you. He's like a snake. You keep him at arm's length. He has his uses, but you should never trust him, and you shouldn't have allowed him onto the ship, and you shouldn't have told him everything that you told him.
Like a relationship.
I'm gonna go check
a
the
use would be
hallway
a
just
relationship, a long
outside.
term.
When I explain why he was
Don't
on
you
the ship,
dare judge me. Don't you
Nope, too
dare
late.
judge me
It's
for
what I
having
do.
a
It's what I do,
relationship
apparently.
like
It's
him.
what I do.
Because
So,
you
we're
know
doing
what?
it.
People don't
just gonna-
change overnight. It's small degrees of changes every single day until suddenly you wake up and you don't recognize that person anymore and you don't like who you are anymore because you're with them. And I decided to be better than that. And I'm not going to be shamed for it now of all times.
that is
Carter
fair.
is a piece of shit. And you
I'm
are
not
too
disagreeing
for
with that.
liking
I'm not
him.
disagreeing with that. Real shit move. Real shit move.
Anyways,
If
we
there
have
is
to get
pop-
off this station.
if
Yeah.
there is popcorn in the room, I will have consumed some while watching it. Because this brings me back to old times watching her show. But putting popcorn down, you're right. I'm going to check the hall. Actually, first things first, I'm going to make sure I have my real gun and not the prop gun I used earlier
Good call. Good call.
back on my person.
Oh.
I'll
Should probably do this again.
It is
yeah, I'll check and then I won't do anything stupid. And then I'll check the holes and just see like if does anyone seem alarmed or
You don't see anyone panicking in the halls. It seems to be business as usual.
Okay. All right. So the word hasn't gotten totally out yet.
Once I explain why he was on the ship, it will make sense, but there is a time limit. We will talk about it later.
And we also have to get the broadcast out. Stella, do you
Um,
still have your programming for distraction protocols?
Yes, I can distract.
Where's
But
my camera?
Oh,
Do
for the
you-
record, Stella is like 6'3" with giant assets.
Got it.
How dare you?
I'm into it.
She looks like
Secret.
Jessica Rabbit because she's my assistant.
Got it.
Has anybody
Do
seen
you
my camera?
call
My
vampire
camera.
lady?
I left my camera. Oh, yeah, thank you.
And do we still have the makeup robot around? Do you think maybe
Yeah.
we can get
You want
disguised?
to get disguised. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
you
was-
want to
what was
activate?
their name? That robot?
I believe
Android?
it was.
I mean,
You already
Celia.
said it. That's fine.
Sounds right. I feel
Celia.
Like was it Celia or Rita? It was something like that.
sure, Celia.
Well,
Celia?
they're arguing about I'm still just holding my camera.
What?
I recorded everything. I recorded our perspective of everything. We just have to like edit this down, and then it'll show that our names are clear.
Bingo.
That's lovely.
So
Thank
we
you,
should
Tom.
go to the news
I
broadcast.
will
Mr. McDowell.
still be alive though.
We can put that as like the first part so that everyone trusts the incoming footage afterwards, perhaps.
Okay. How do I eject the tape?
You ponder how to eject the tape, and we join back up with our captain as he makes his way with the squadron through the halls. You enter into another room, and it's another soundstage, and you see like a giant set of like an obstacle course, and there's people like about to go through this obstacle course, and there's lights set up, and you just hear this like announcer going, "Welcome to Super Galaxy Elite." And
That's my favorite show.
the host is there. Goes, "I'm Valon Brittles, your host, Super Galaxy Elite, and remember, I can kick your ass. All right, let's go."
I immediately put my hand on Mondo because I know that he's going to take that as an invitation and go kick their ass. So
Yeah.
I put him immediately.
So
All right. Well, this hostage situation doesn't seem to be what we are finding. Nobody here seems alarmed. Everyone's carrying on like with their business as usual.
Captain, I think it's because they're in live recording sessions. They haven't seen the news yet.
Oh, all right. So there's a hostage situation happening right here under their nose, and they haven't even noticed yet. Okay, great. Let's let them continue not to notice because they're just going to get in the way, and I'm going to exit and go to the next soundstage until I find what I'm here to find.
The next soundstage. You open up on to a kitchen set, and there's just this wonderful smell actually going on. And welcome, Cooking with Yam. I'm Yam, and we're cooking yams today. And
Cooking yams with yams.
you just smell these cooked yams coming out from the oven, and they go.
Lamb.
Everyone stops what they're doing and stops, and they look over. Oh, hello. Can we help you?
Is there like a craft services table in this?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
In this particular room, I'm just gonna act like I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna walk over to the craft services table,
Yeah.
get some food, hand it over to my crew, and then
They kind of sit there and they take like a muffin, and then they start following you out.
we're definitely coming back to this one later.
You exit. Do you want to exit to the right or the left?
Left.
You exit to the left and you enter a long hallway. It's quiet, and you see every now and then some people coming in and out, just going from one soundstage to the next. People are on walkie-talkies, and like there's PAs walking about. They're all in a like laser focus, just going around doing stuff.
I'm gonna just stop someone and ask them
Yeah.
where I might find Carter Digitex's studio.
Carter Studio. Yeah, just down the hall, your last left. That's one of his studios, but he really, the whole floor is kind of his.
All right, well, let's head that way then, at least. Carry on. Nothing to be alarmed about, clearly.
And no worries. If y'all get lost again, let me know.
Okay.
And then, right as he says that, you see another group of soldiers walk out, and they put their guns down, and they take off their helmets, and then they go immediately across the hall to a craft services place, and they start eating snacks. And he's like one of them has like clearly been shot multiple times, but he's just like kind of yawning and just goes over and grabs himself a coffee.
Nice. Excellent. Great. Cool. I'm just gonna carry on. I'm taking this all in. This is a hostage situation, I guess, but it's not. At least not yet. I don't care. I'm here to find somebody. I'm gonna go down to the hall that he told me. He directed me, and
Sure.
see what I find there.
You go down to the hall and you see the last door on the left there. Do you want to open it?
I'm gonna listen at the door first.
Right. So roll me your D10s, your 2 D10s, and this is going to be an intelligence check.
All right.
This is kind of substituting for like a perception roll.
Got it.
Yeah, and if you have any skills that you think would contribute to it, you add the percentage at the top of the row it's in to your intellect score.
Got it.
So you have a higher number to roll under, basically.
Where might I find that?
On your character sheet, there's intellect, and then
that.
everything on the right are your skills, and anything that's checked, you are trained or an expert or a master in. So if you think you have anything that would apply to this.
Ooh, communications? No, not necessarily. I'm just going to do straight up intellect.
Sure.
Intelligence roll. And I'm doing the percentage, right?
Yeah.
Underneath, yeah.
Got it. I rolled a 59. And I want to roll under the score that's there.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I went over.
You don't hear anything in particular, but the door seems to be unlocked.
Okay. I'm going to slowly open it and just kind of casually walk in and leave, my guys, I'm going to leave them outside for a while and
Sure.
just kind of give them a signal when to come.
They kind of squat up behind the doors and kind of watch the back as you enter. as you enter in, you see a fairly empty soundstage, and a very tall woman is in there, and she seems to be speaking to a group of people. It's hard to make them out from the distance, but you see two people wearing Hawaiian shirts, and several other men, and then what appears to be Dr. Ruha Ambani, the famed talk show host.
Aha. And I've seen this broadcast, so I have seen the message that Dr. Ruha is supposedly being held hostage.
Yeah, so you walk in on this, and as he walks in, y'all just see someone enter the door.
Look, I'm saying she said snakes had multiple uses, and I can think of 3.
Hide behind my large-bosomed assistant bot.
I turn and look, and I've got my gun at the ready.
Oh, hello.
I'm holding the micro SD.
So, okay. Hi, everybody. Clearly, you saw me walk in, and I didn't catch you by surprise, but you seem to be the only group that tensed up upon seeing me, so I think I'm in the right place.
It's because this is a closed set.
I have a general anxiety disorder.
These
I
are
haven't
all
eaten.
legitimate reasons. So
I'm honestly just under a lot of stress right now.
got it.
Over the shoulder.
Does somebody smell yams?
Can I tell what is Remus wearing? Does he obviously present as a law enforcement officer?
He looks like more of a SWAT team tactical
Oh, great.
soldier.
Is there something we can help you with?
Yes, absolutely. I think you are the people that I'm looking for. Come on in, fellas. I'm gonna
You see 3 soldiers come in with their guns drawn, and they direct him straight towards you.
Oh,
Now wait. It's
Put the
okay.
weapon down!
No,
Put the
no
gun
need,
down!
No need. Hold on, gents. Relax. We're not there yet. I'm Captain Remus Zarcoza, and you
oh my God.
are who we're looking for. Whatever. Go ahead. Take their weapons, you guys. Let's get this show on the road.
whoa,
Gun down! Gun down! Gun down! Put the weapon down!
Put hands up.
I would
Weapons,
comply
please.
if I was you, Kiko. I would just listen to them.
Just listen to us, you guys. Please don't make this difficult.
What
We're
is
not here.
happening?
I'll explain as soon as you hand over your weapons and you show that you are no threat, because apparently you're the terrorists that are holding Dr. Ruha hostage.
No.
Along with Carter Digitex. Where is Carter, by the way?
We have no idea.
He left here. He was here and then he left. He just left of his own volition. I'm just a BA, so I'm just gonna take off. That's cool. I was just helping them out.
No. No one's leaving. No one's leaving. Settle down. I mean, geez, you guys are jumpy terrorists. That's a very strange combination.
You keep using that word. I just
Clearly, Ruha is fine here, right?
I'm not even
Clearly
on-
we're
I'm
not-
not
Well,
on
you know, Remus, the thing is that using the abilities that I have at my disposal, I've managed to reason with the terrorists a bit, and they're going to cooperate with you, so please don't shoot them in the face.
So
Why would you
they
call
are
us
terrorists.
So, just put your weapons down. Let's just have a nice chat about all of this, and not upset the men with automatic rifles.
Would
And
I
Yes.
would like a new lawyer, please. Could I get a lawyer?
Hold on.
No, there's no
Um,
lawyers right now.
Kiko, do you put the gun down?
I put my handgun down.
I would like to say that it is impossible for me to be a terrorist, considering I can't harm anyone.
But you can strike terror when you become,
I don't become anything.
Is there anywhere to sit in this studio?
Yes, I will get
It's
chairs. And I just and he goes and Peter starts setting up chairs.
Is there and a
Slow
table,
movements.
please? We brought a spread. I'm going to start to set on a table all of the food that we had.
That's the
acquired.
yams you're smelling.
What
Yeah.
the?
Let's have a chat.
Yes, that sounds reasonable.
I sit down as if it's my house. I'm just gonna sit and kind of kick back. My guys are still up. They still have their guns. ready. And if whatever weapons have been dropped, they're gonna I'm gonna instruct them to collect them and take them away.
I think it's just one pistol.
It's just one pistol.
And then the prop pistol, right?
I
So
mean,
yeah.
Do that.
One soldier is
do you approach us, or
I'm sitting down.
are they keeping their space?
They're keeping their space for now. I'm letting this not get. I'm trying to make this not get too confrontational.
Okay.
So let's just cut to the chase. You are supposed terrorists. Dr. Ruha, you're held hostage. And Carter Digitex is also held hostage by this cast of characters here. Kiko Larson, you need to come with us. You're in big trouble.
Bad idea.
And you got to come home.
I think you've got me mixed up with someone else.
I'm pretty sure I don't. And you guys need to tell us what it is that you planned on doing here. And then we might tell you some of the information that we have that might be of interest to you.
I'm a nobody. I brought the muffins and that's.
It looks like Kiko is grounded.
Why don't we all sit? I think that would be best if we did.
Okay. Slowly sit down.
Bart, if you could eyes on the door, please.
You see the medium build soldier flips around and looks at the door and walks over and just kind of locks it up and stands over nearby it.
Okay, so we're here. There's food. Help yourself. Who's going to do the talking? Tell us everything you know. What's going on here? Why are you here? Why are you being accused of holding somebody hostage that you don't seem to be holding hostage? Or are you held hostage, Dr. Ruha?
No, it's a very complicated story.
It's not. What? No, it's not. It's not complicated. We're pals. We're buds. This is all. Everything's fine.
Carter's like a scorned ex-lover. He was just doing some stupid shit to get at us for what he perceived probably as us taking Ruha away from him. This is just a lover's quarrel.
That's all this is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a really intense lover's quarrel then. For the broadcast to go out the way that it did, and for us to get sent here.
Yes, that does seem rather an overreaction.
Archer does not like people taking his Johnny away from the planet. And when he heard that I was leaving, I believe he did everything he could to prevent the crew that I was going to ship out with, I left Earth a while ago and was looking to leave again. And, he got a little klingaruski, just a little bit of desperado.
I have a micro SD in my jacket that I could reach. I could
You
pull
should
it
get
out.
that looked at.
I'm trying to be serious here. I'm trying to save our lives. Do you mind for a change?
I'm just saying you should.
Do you mind not picking on me for 2 seconds so that I can save our lives?
How about
we have to interrogate you individually because
listen, everyone.
Seem like you play well together.
Think it would be very prudent at this moment for us not to bicker.
I'm just gonna pull out the micro SD from my coat very slowly.
Tommy, you can probably
Before
just
you do
reach
that,
it with
though.
your pinky.
Tommy, before you hand over
You know
all
what?
this information to this
Why am I
have to
why am
ask
I
you
bothering to
this.
help you? Why am I bothering to help you?
Did the Larson send you? In the interest of honesty.
Yes. In the interest of honesty, go ahead.
Did Kiko's mother send you? Are you on babysitting duty?
I am not able to disclose that information.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
That's a goddamn yes.
All right.
What I
if we
can
hand you
tell
sensitive information, are you
what I
obligated to destroy it?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
If we hand you sensitive information, are you obligated to destroy it?
If you hand me sensitive information, I'm
Yes.
That's a yes.
obligated
That is-
to pass
that's
it
a-
to my higher ups, but that may not necessarily be what I decide to do with it? What is the sensitive information?
Look, they have nothing to do with this. He's just a PA. You know, just let him go.
All right. So, I'm in a position to either make your lives miserable right now, or maybe help you. My job description requires me, I guess, to take you all in, to take you, Kiko, where you belong. You will all get interrogated because you are suspected terrorists right now. Dr. Ruha, you would be taken back and undergo extensive counseling and therapy and probing because you are the supposedly a hostage. Or you could tell me what you guys are doing, and then we can figure something else out.
As you say this, a small dog walks onto the scene, and it's like a small French bulldog, and it's got galaxies for eyes.
I toss him like some like piece of yam. Toss it around for the dog.
He eats it up real quick.
Can they eat that? Dogs can
Miss Captain Lawson, because it doesn't seem to matter at this point in time, I think we should tell him. I
Which
think
part?
that is our best option.
tell
If you
them.
would allow me to tell what we are doing.
Yeah. Go ahead, Peter.
I hate you all.
Well, in the interests of truth, considering I cannot lie, I will tell you what we are doing. You see, we had the unfortunate enough experience to run into extraterrestrials. And some rather unfortunate events occurred to us on our way from the Dark Zone to here, and we called upon Dr. Ruha's connection to Mr. Digichex. His name is complicated. To help us get the word out across the universe of the existence of extraterrestrial life. That's why we are here. Unfortunately, we got swept up in the lovers' spat that caused this rather unseemly terrorist accusation, which you can plainly see we are not terrorists. I can't hurt anyone. None of us have weapons except for the one pistol. We would make terrible terrorists.
Well, and apparently one of your hostages has escaped.
Yes, that too.
All right. Does anybody want to add to the story? Is there anything missing from this?
What organization are you with?
Like he's gonna tell you.
I'm law enforcement.
Oh,
What was your name again?
My name.
Yeah.
Captain Zarcoza. REMUS ZARCOZA.
I can't even tell if that's a lie.
Do I recognize that name at all? Based off, I don't know, anyone my mum has worked with?
You don't recognize the name, but you recognize the uniform insignia. They have black band uniforms. They're not Marines, and they're not typical. They're not security from the building at all.
How do you feel? See, we'd love to tell you, but there's some Why'd you get in this job?
Why did I get into this job? There's not enough time to tell you that story. It's boring and it's not
I'm sure you know the Black Band's reputations to have their interests bought and swayed, so forgive us if we don't know you're here with moral inclinations to do the right thing.
Well, no. I'm definitely here with my own agenda, for sure.
He is law enforcement.
Yeah.
But, to categorize the entire organization that has members across, like, between here and Eden, all over the place, space in between. It's let's just say, not all Black Band members are so bad.
You said
Look.
you were in a position to possibly help us.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'm always in a
why?
position to possibly help him. Somebody sent me here. Right now, the world has a certain perception of you. And I'm not going to be the first group to come here looking for you. It basically, kind of put a spotlight on you guys. There's also the issue of Kiko. Yes, Mommy sent me.
Yeah. Gathered.
So nothing to do with the terrorist thing. Nothing to do with it. That's just a cover. It's just a cover.
No, it's
Okay.
not. Actually, it's just an interesting coincidence that both of these things are happening. In fact, the broadcast helped locate you.
Wait, does that mean actual law enforcement is currently on their way to?
That means a whole slew of things are probably on their way because there was a broadcast sent out. So there's a couple things that need to happen immediately, or in the next few moments. Kiko, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come with us.
Why don't you come with us? Our ship is not far.
Tell me more about that. What does that look like?
You come on our ship, where I will feel more comfortable in divulging and perhaps showing you some of the stuff that we've seen.
Well, you got to give me a little bit of something right now so that I know.
I picked
that it's-
Taladar up and put him on the table. Taladar, if you would be
Move the food. The dog is on the table now.
so kind as to illuminate our guest.
A dog looks back at you, Peter, and kind of like, "Are you sure?" kind of look.
I just smile at Taladar. Yes.
And the dog, wagging its tail, it kind of does a little circle on the table in front of you, Remus. And kind of just sits there looking at you expectantly.
He is also wearing a Hawaiian shirt and bandana.
Yeah, he is wearing a miniature Hawaiian shirt and a bandana.
Yeah.
All right, I'm waiting. What's supposed to happen?
Just look into his eyes.
You can't lie, right?
I cannot.
Is this going to harm me?
No.
I'm gonna look at my squad.
Yeah.
Make sure if something happens to me, take them out. Except for her, Kiko.
I'm just
That is fair.
You got it, boss.
I look at
Yeah.
the dog.
You look at the dog. As you stare into its eyes, I want you to roll me a. We're going to call this a sanity save.
Crap. I don't like the sound of that.
It's all right. There's no way you're worse at it than I am.
Oh yeah.
Where do I find that score?
It'll
It's
be under
on-
your saves. There's sanity,
Yeah.
fear, body
I see.
armor.
Oh, I gotta roll under that?
Yeah.
It's better than my chances.
GG.
I did not roll under that. Do you need to know how many? Is there like degrees of success?
No,
Mm-mm.
there's not. You take a point of stress, which you can go ahead and mark down as just a 1 point of stress as your mind begins to unravel as you stare into this dog. And your senses about yourself and your life come apart slowly, and you essentially forget who you are for a brief moment of time. and you hear in your head, "Welcome." And you see that this voice is coming from this dog. "My name is Taladar." And everything kind of recompiles back a little bit by bit, and you find yourself back in your body, and the dog is staring at you, but you hear it fluently in your head. "I am an extraterrestrial. You can call me Taladar."
What the fuck was that?
That is what I mean. We encountered extraterrestrials, some of which are friendly, others not so.
"What happened, boss man? Nothing seems to be going on."
Hold on. This thing just got into my head,
No,
and I did not give permission to invade my space like that.
I apologize. It was
Hallie pulls out a pistol and points it at the dog.
no.
You want me to take him out?
No. Wait.
No. You don't want to do that.
It
Then
was
why not?
its
Well,
way of
because
communicating.
that is how Taladar communicates, and Taladar does have the ability to stop us in our tracks, but there's no reason to if he doesn't have someone pointing a gun at him.
That seems like relevant information to keep quiet.
Well, you guys aren't good at that.
You can lower the gun. There's no real threat here. It was just a little bit off-putting, and I will.
Yes, I apologize.
expecting that.
It's difficult for me to explain how that works. It doesn't work the same for me.
Okay, the main thing that you need to understand is obviously you know who I am, you know who my mother is, and the main piece of information is that as I say this, Michael, I've got my hand behind my back where I've got my SMG strapped, and just grabbing it just ever so slightly. This is where I know whether or not you're with us or against us, but essentially, you know, I have access to marine information, and what I have gathered is that they have been keeping information like this, like the extraterrestrial life, and many other threats to human life in our galaxy out there that we've been exposed to, a secret, covered up. We watched an entire starport get annihilated before our eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And the Marines have done nothing.
It's the only one.
Question.
Projects putting civilian lives
Yes.
at risk.
Question?
Have I encountered extraterrestrials in my excursions?
You have not. This is the first time you've encountered one. This strange experience you just have experienced.
I just picked Taladar up and put him back on the ground.
You have my attention.
You see, it is, we believe, of vital importance to get the word out so people can protect themselves, or at least prepare for the arrival of extraterrestrials that may not be as friendly as Taladar. We have seen another group referred to by those that know them as the Scavengers, and they are much less savory than our friend here, i.e. compiling their bodies out of the corpses of dead humans. It is very unsettling.
Okay, so you're telling me that this crew right here has been gallivanting across the universe, and you've been coming upon different extraterrestrial life, some like this adorable little scary, strange, invasive
Well, I mean, he looked
puppy,
like whatever.
The puppy
but
is
also
not his
like other ones.
original form.
Yeah. Some in trench coats. Yeah, all sorts.
It's when the shroud came down, which I assume you know about. Other species had their shrouds also come down, and we now have visitors from different parts of the universe. This one, Taladar, I'm sure you've heard the stories of the others. There's more than just them.
And you can confirm this with proof.
Yes.
Other than
Yes, we have footage. Unfortunately, some of it was used in the fake terrorist video, because, as a show of good faith, we gave some to Mr. Digitech.
I mean, we have copies of it. We can.
Yes, we still have the originals.
let me show you something. And just follow me outside for a moment. Nothing funny. I want you all to take a look at the people in this TV station. Just a quick look. I'm going to walk them out the door. And I want to take them into the hallway very briefly so they can look out at the people that are going about their daily business here.
Yeah. You see the hustle and bustle of the crew coming in and out of the doors.
Does anything stand out to you all about this activity here? Okay, let me tell you then. Let's go back in.
I know where this is going.
Oh, sure.
And if they all follow me back inside, I'll have Bart close the door again behind us.
Yeah.
Can as we're about to go back in, I lean over to Tommy and I'm like, "Run, broadcast it, go, just make for the other studios."
Are you gonna give me a signal?
Just go right now before we walk back in. Just go.
Oh, all right. Well, I am doped up, so let's give it a try. I'm gonna try to bolt it. I got plus 20 on speed and strength, so.
Oh right.
I stuck him with a few stim packs.
Yeah, for you too.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I will I'll trip as I walk into the studio, so that maybe eyes
That's
are
my
on
cue.
me.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh.
The soldiers go to help you up.
I do not pass.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 63, or which is over 47. So
You begin to bolt, and Bart sees you. Goes, "Hey!" and closes the door right in front of you. the guns are drawn.
Now we got to tie him up.
I thought I was.
McDowell, why did you do that?
Mondo, go ahead. Let's.
That is not
this
necessary.
Come on.
The biggest soldier of them all comes over to you and puts zip ties on your hands.
I do apologize.
I mean, we could continue this experiment now that we have, a little change in the scenario. Why don't we walk? Tell me your name again. Who we just tied up?
I'm Tommy. Doffman.
What do you think is going to happen if we take Tommy Dolphin?
Doffman.
Tommy Dolphin. We take Tommy Dolphin and we parade him around the studios. What do you think people are going to? How do you think they're going to react to this?
I mean, I'm a PA. Nobody knows me, so they probably wouldn't even notice. I'm just like I'm nobody. So, let's do it. Let's try
onto something. We all walked in here and they barely noticed us. They stopped what they were doing momentarily, looked at us a little bit dumbfounded, and then carried on.
Why'd you walk us out there? What was your point?
I totally understand your desire. Look, I mean, this is news to me. And I don't like the idea of the people, the government that I work for, sending me out on the fringes of space as a peacekeeper between Bozo A and Bozo B, who are at each other's throats about all this dumb shit. And all the while they're withholding this kind of information from me. I'm not happy about that at all.
I didn't think you would be.
But you're planning on broadcasting this information to everybody? What
I was
the
not.
fuck do you think they're gonna do?
This is what I was saying. I was saying, don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Never do that.
Maybe hold the government accountable.
No!
The other option is that more starports get completely annihilated by these creatures.
It has to be one of those two extremes, right? Do you realize all the crazy people that are out in the universe right now trying to manipulate the population with these extreme beliefs and all this bullshit? And you're going to go and give conspiracy theorists and all of these fucked up people, you're going to give them ammunition to manipulate the masses.
I'm happy you
You're
brought
going to terrify
manipulation.
people.
Manipulation is an important thing to talk about.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I, in fact,
I'm gonna quote that later.
don't interrupt me. I, in fact, know quite a bit about it because when it comes to the Marine Corps' behavioral science division, I used to be in charge of it. I don't know if you're aware of this, but when you were enlisted into the Black Bands as part of your medical intake protocols, they injected you and reprogrammed you with the same chip they did with Kiko, one that I removed and deactivated. So the
Am I
reason
aware
that
of this chip?
You're not aware of any kind of chip, but you do remember certain procedures were administered upon enlistment.
I'm all ears. Tell me about this.
I have a bioscanner on me. If you want, we could scan you real quick and prove it.
What if I told you that your training isn't completely training? Some of it is behavior modification. One of the engineers of which is me. Prior to doing this shit daytime TV show and making a crap ton of money, I did very unethical things for the government, including helping design the chip that controls your feeble mind. Which is why this entire concept of releasing this information is so deplorable to you, because you literally don't have a choice to even consider it. Your brain is going to shut down every likelihood of doing anything that's going to go against the direct orders of your Black Band operatives.
Wait, you
Very
did
clever.
what?
Very clever. I mean, you could basically tell me anything right now with that argument. You could basically undermine anything that I say and
But
tell
you
me
could
that
say
I've been
that
programmed to do that.
about anything that we're saying. How do you know anything we're saying is true?
I'm just
Why
saying
even
you
say
clearly
anything?
you clearly lack an understanding of human nature and panic.
Use the
If that's
scanner.
what you
Use the
wanna
scanner.
do, if
What
that's
if we
what you
show
want to
you
do,
the deactivated chip? It's on board. We have a doctor on board our ship with the deactivated chip from Kiko's brain. I will give it to you with my own
What
two
is-
hands, so you know I'm telling the truth.
What is the alternative that you see to us not telling people that there are multiple alien species out there, some of which may be dangerous, but not all of them? Some of them are peaceful. Just being aware of what's out there. What do you think the alternative is? Because the alternative thus far has been outposts getting decimated with no help from the Marines at all.
why haven't you told your mother?
That's a creepy question.
Because the Marines have known there was alien life for over a year.
Well, why haven't you confronted her about this? Why haven't you confronted your mother about the fact that they've been lying and doing nothing about this?
One, have you met my mother? Two, I had a freaking chip in my head that would not allow me to disobey orders. So
then your own arguments are undermining what you're trying to do. You're going to broadcast this to a bunch of people that, how many of them have chips in their heads? It seems to me that you're jumping the gun is what I'm saying. They're going to panic. They're going to probably, kill each other, kill themselves, go to wars over this, blame each other. Or those that have chips in their heads, like what you're saying, none of it's going to matter because they already have a pre-programmed reaction to this. I
do.
There's a code pink in the station. Please remain calm.
What is
And
the code
Ruha,
pink?
you know code pink means there's like an active shooter or something really dangerous happening.
Right.
I assume that is about us.
It is most definitely about you guys. So here's the thing: we need to get you guys out of here. I want to see more proof. I want you to show me what this deal with the chips are. I want to see the footage. And I'm telling you, I'm not against what you guys want to do. What I'm saying is your way about it may not be well thought out.
I've said this.
But we need to get the hell
We
out
know,
of here.
Mr. McDowell. We heard you.
The come
Where's your
aboard.
ship?
Destiny Crew is the ship outside.
Well, we've been hovering around the station for a while, but it's getting kind of dicey out here.
Yeah. Ruha, do you know where the closest dock to where we are is?
Or
No, I
window.
have people for that. Stella,
A
you know
window.
where the closest dock is?
Stella!
Right this way.
Thank you, Stella.
It's real hard to walk with my hands
So
tied.
look, you guys are gonna need to trust us, and I'm gonna motion to my guys to pull out some zip ties. Not the doctor. There's other squads here looking to take you in. We need to look like we've already got the job done, which means that we need to tie up Hawaiian shirt dude.
Oh, Buck. Thank you.
Buck. I'm not so good with names. So if you can, we need to get a move on. So go ahead, Mondo. We need to zip tie him up. Kiko,
Fine.
good. All right, let's round them all up. Doctor, you're the one that was held hostage, so you actually get to keep your hands free since you've been rescued.
And Peter, they come by and zip tie you too. And Armando goes, "This one's a synth."
I am perfectly
break 'em.
capable of harming human beings.
But zip ties aren't human.
He belongs to the Lawsons. You don't want to damage
Well,
him either.
Yes,
The
but
same protocol, I guess, that we normally do with synths. Seems harmless.
Pally, right as you say that, Pally puts this chip in the side of Peter's head and he goes neutral.
I'm sorry, what?
Got him.
That's tough.
Consent.
It is our first mate.
And with that, we will come back after the break.
Oh my god! And in the break, we're giving away the mothership T-shirt. There will be a keyword in chat. Okay.
Mothership T-shirt.
Super soft.
Mothership t-shirt.
Welcome back. Oh, I get.
There it is. There it
Oh
is.
my
There's the
God.
thing. You did the thing.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
And Ruin, congratulations
Hey!
on winning the Mothership T-shirt.
Congratulations, Ruin.
Congratulations, Ruin. Congrats. I just
He
wanna wait on
sounded
it.
so enthused. Yeah, good job.
You did it, all right? You can
Good
stop
for
talking
you.
about it.
We join our crew back in the space station, Vicom. They are making their way out of the empty soundstage they were in, and now handcuffed and restrained, they make their way out to the docking bay.
Zip tied, right?
Yeah,
Well, it's
zip tie.
zip tie. Zip tie
They're
handcuffs.
the big ones, though, right? So
I'm leading Kiko, and anyone who's zip tied is being led by one of my crew.
Sure.
So I got Kiko, and then the other guys got the other 3.
Yeah, they're Bart, Pally, and Armando are just like kind of like real close behind with their weapons drawn. Y'all walk down the halls, and you're gonna have to make your way back through some of the sound stages you went through previously. But you turn into
Peter's just standing still, by the way. He has not moved.
oh.
Oh, shit. Peter?
What do we do with him? He ain't moving.
Tell him to move. He's got to move with us. He's going to draw attention to us, and it's not going to be good.
Move.
Peter, come with us. Take off the thing. He doesn't need
Compliance.
the restraining.
And he just starts walking.
There he goes.
So he's programmed to listen to who? To you, Kiko, I think. Yes.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
property.
oof.
He's my friend. He'll listen to me.
You make your way through a soundstage as you talk, and you just hear the words, AWFC, your news, our time. American War Federation Channel. We're here to tell you the news straight from the horse's mouth. What the? Excuse me, we're live. What are you doing back there?
Nothing to see. Let's keep moving. Just try to like.
Do we scream for help or no? Is that it? Do we?
I know that guy. My cousin Kenneth loves this show. Oh,
I love his
Put your
horse
hands in
head.
front.
I'm just gonna keep
just
guiding them
straight
through.
from the horse's
Sure.
mouth, and then he wears the horse head. It gets me every time. Brilliant. A genius.
Yes, you walk by this horse-head adorned anchorman, and you continue through to
Hey,
another
Rex
soundstage.
Stallion! nice guy.
Did you want to bring other people with us, Doctor? I mean,
I'm just saying, I know the guy.
We get it.
Rex.
We
Look,
get it.
he's waving at me.
That's
is
it.
she this easily distracted? Usually, like we're trying to like.
Yes,
not
of
draw
course.
attention to ourselves.
We're here on the talk, and we're here today with VidCall from Carter Digichecks, just recently released from hostage situation, and you see this talk show stage with this giant screen with Carter's face on it. I was held hostage. I don't know what to say. I never in my life thought I would be held hostage.
If there's
Certainly not.
if we're walking by and there's like a power cord, I'm gonna just like with my foot just like yank it off to like
Right.
whatever cameras are on, whatever anything that we pass, all the wires.
You yank, and everyone goes, "Oh, we just lost connection," and you keep walking by.
I just act casual, keep walking.
If there's another power cord that we pass by, I'm gonna do the same thing as well. Just gonna kick one out.
All right, you kick one out. The lights go out in this place. Everyone goes, "Oh, what the? Hey, hold! Everyone remain calm. The lights are out. It's gonna be fine. Can we get a check on why the lights just dropped?" And Kiko, you hear Taladar in your head. Do you want me to free us from the situation?
For now, I think we're good. Thank you, though. Which I say
seems-
aloud.
You say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thanks.
I think as long as the doctor doesn't keep drawing attention to us, I think we're good too.
It's real dark and my
who
hands are
said
zip
that?
tied behind my back. So if I fall, I'm gonna hit my face. And I'm
Mondo,
in
make sure he
concussion
doesn't
protocol
fall,
right now.
please.
What? What?
Mondo's gonna make sure you don't fall.
Oh, okay. All
He
right.
can carry
Mondo?
you if you want to.
Mondo.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just, yeah, Tommy likes to be carried.
Love it.
The crew carries him non-stop, so...
I ain't gonna carry this man. You hear Armando say
Huh.
that.
You hear Peter say compliance, and he goes to pick up Tommy.
Oh,
Tommy, you're being
oh.
picked up by Peter.
Excellent.
Just holds.
You continue walking forward, and this is the last sound stage. And
When you get to the last soundstage, I'm not there. After the lights go off.
oh, okay. You enter the last sound stage, and it's Peter Kurovich, host of the Beyond. We're here talking about aliens. Could they be real? Could they exist? We're here to find out today as we examine the pyramids. Now, if you divide the base of the pyramids by exactly 4 times the height of the latitude of Earth, and you just hear them going off on this crazy tangent.
As
I was gonna say in the direction of Taladar. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if something weird happened to him on camera as he's talking about aliens?
Taladar runs off as you say that, and everyone, roll me an intelligence check.
Even me? Do I? I'm not.
You're okay. You don't need to roll.
I'm not aware of anything that's happening.
53 over a 38. I do not succeed.
Success, got a 19.
If you succeed, you notice that Ruha went missing. If you don't succeed, it's business as usual.
what an asshole.
Who
If you succeed, do you notice anyone else that noticed as well?
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah. So it depends on the reaction. You see Tommy, what an asshole! Just spout that out loud.
And does Remus seem to have noticed?
Did you notice Remus?
I did.
You did. All right. So yeah, Ruha's missing from your contingency.
While they're all looking around, I'm gonna try to use my good pinky and get the chip out of Peter's neck.
Okay.
Oh yes, you're being carried. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being carried by him.
I don't skip a beat. I'm still heading full stride to where the ship is.
Okay, got it.
Look, hey Kiko, if she just probably got ahead of us. All right, everyone knows that we need to get off of this right now. So let's keep moving, because there's other soldiers here and they're not nice and they're coming for you. I'm just gonna keep moving her along.
Taladar, we're leaving.
You don't see him come back.
Taladar.
You exit
Ruha?
the room.
I do a head count. Are the rest of us here?
Yeah, well, the rest of you are there. Ruha seems to be missing, and Taladar just ran off.
Are we close to where the ship's dock yet?
Yes.
I'm
you are
assuming
now
there's
close.
one dock, right? So it looks like we're heading where we entered as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. As you. Yes.
Sorry, I just do I roll to succeed if on the
Oh yes.
neck? Yeah. What do you want to roll against here?
Do me a speed check to see if you can do it without everyone noticing.
Fucking hey, today is just not Tommy's day, and by today I mean every day. No, I rolled a 64 over 47. So
You get your hands, like as close as you can to Peter, but the pinky's just not going to reach. You're kind of worming around, and Peter automatically adjusts to kind of like keep you like
fighting
level.
I've got gyroscopic hips.
And you enter the dock, and
That's a
you
t-shirt.
see the ship. Remus, the ship is there, as well as the Destiny has been landed and docked.
Okay. Are there any crewmates like waiting at the doors of the Destiny or anything?
You see Lynn on their phone, texting.
And I motion
On that
to
space phone.
Remus. All right, that's our ship there.
I'm stopping Kiko. There's something I need to tell you, and I'm letting everyone else kind of go ahead. Let them board the ship.
Which ship are you letting them board?
I'm letting them board their ship. Their own
Their
ship.
ship. Okay.
And as soon as I see that they've all gotten away, I'm motioning the guys.
They come back over.
Let's do it. I'm gonna knock Kiko out.
I'm gonna try to resist that.
All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of combat.
Oh, fuck?
Oh no!
I'm gonna try and duck down and sweep the legs.
Come on.
Duck down and
Say
sweep
those
the
words.
legs.
Say those
Yeah.
words.
That's
Pull up my,
No, but you went on board.
I doesn't mean you can't scream them.
Oh, you're very right, but I'm zip tied. I'm just going. Okay.
all right.
4 on 1.
So for Remus, you're going to. We're going to check for surprise,
Mm-hmm.
and so we need you to roll
Speed checks, right?
speed check. Yeah, both y'all, Matt, do a speed check for me, Remus, and we're going to see if you can outspeed Kiko.
Oof.
Uh-oh. What happened?
What
I rolled
did
a
you
20
get?
out of 21. So I'm
I got a
one-
20.
What?
All right. My speed is 21 and I rolled a 20.
That's pretty good.
That contests, right? That's equal then.
Yeah.
It's equal. I don't know what happens.
So okay, right as you say, like, I'm gonna like let's get her, and you get ready to knock her out. She ducks to sweep you as you swing, and you kind of go in this like kind of like your centrifugal force. Both of y'all end up like centered back where you're standing, like opposite directions. You kind of you took a step left, each of you.
I'm gonna say. I assume Warden is like voice activated.
Yes.
Say, Warden, activate Sentinel Protocol in Peter. And
What?
as I'm
Mondo,
trying to
just
like
take her.
roll away, I'm gonna try and roll.
You gonna try and roll?
Yeah,
Hold
front
on.
rolls, not
Right,
not like
Let
side
me.
rolls.
Yeah. Let me.
Slog roll away.
Hot dog style?
No, do front rolls to try and
Okay.
avoid them.
As you roll, you don't get far before Armando just grabs you and pulls you back over. Not so
Hey.
fast.
Hey,
Hey, and I say to Kiko, as we're starting to move her in, I'm telling her, hey, this is for you. Don't resist. And if your robot can come and you can activate him, bring him. Tell him
Android
now.
Dick.
Does Warden say the words
Warden?
while I'm on the ship?
Warden, Peter, as you enter the ship, Peter, activate Sentinel Protocol.
Now,
Oh,
Tommy,
this
have
is
you
not
taken
good.
the chip out of my neck?
I have not yet.
Okay.
I couldn't reach it.
So Peter just immediately, without saying anything, just all the plates shift out in his face.
I'm on you.
He started the
Yeah,
the
fuck
muscles
yes, I see it.
grow. All the plates shift into defensive formations. Having no weapons, he just turns that around immediately and just books it out of the ship straight at Kiko.
how am I being held?
How am I being
Armando's grabbed you by the back collar and kind of just pulled you up. As you tried to roll away, he just kind of like picked you back up from rolling and put you on your feet.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna smash his toes in.
To be clear, I
Smash his
put
toes
Tommy
in?
down.
This is me. It's
Just,
right.
just to be clear, I put Tommy down when I left the ship. Just to
You
be
put Tommy
clear,
down.
I put Tommy
Oh, okay,
down
all right.
when I left the ship.
And I want to headbutt back.
And my hands are behind my back. I'm not sure
Your
you can see
toes smashing doesn't go so well because he appears to have steel toes on.
God damn it!
But,
I would know that. I would know that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is he wearing a helmet before I head?
He's in full SWAT gear.
God.
So yes.
damn. All right. Never mind.
Just get on the ship.
Fucking A.
Just get on the ship as I keep leading her onto the ship. And
Do you know
bring
what's
your
coming?
friend.
Okay.
So-
You don't know what's going on right now. There's no time to explain. Just get on the ship.
So if
and
you
if
look-
your robot friend is coming, then bring him now.
If you look back towards the ship, you do see a like a Bane version of Peter running at you from the ship. as just in a full dead sprint with like his face, his normal face, split to the sides of his head. And you see the mechanical inner workings of his face, but it's like it's metal plated and like defensive.
That's not how I wanted to see him. I'm pulling out my gun and I'm going to hold it to Kiko's head.
You hear before that even happens, you just hear, and it's just like Pally just let it go a couple of rounds into Peter. Peter, roll me
armor saves.
Armor saves. He's coming right at us.
Why not? You told me to bring him.
Yeah,
I rolled a.
I want you to bring.
I succeeded my body save.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I succeeded my armor save.
You dodged the bullets quickly. Right? He said that Pally pulls the gun up. What do you want me to do? He's coming right at us.
You call him off right now because I want him, but not like this. I don't want him to kill us, but I want him on board.
Peter, come home.
You see, mid-run, Peter just stops. He slides across the decking as his form starts to re-knit itself together and stops and just stands because he still has the chip in his neck and doesn't say anything.
Get him on the ship now. Get on the ship now. And your team needs to leave and we need to stop causing a scene.
All right, I comply for now.
All right. You make your way towards the ship. While all this is happening, Dr.
Peter,
Ruha, where are you?
Compliance.
I am just speed walking towards my old set, my old studio station.
Okay. You make your way down to the hallways, and
at
this point, you see soldiers back and forth in the hallways. They seem to be busy, kind of running, like security is running around, like frantically, but they're not saying too much.
Mm-hmm.
And you make your way back to your old set. And there's a door. It just says "Stars Apart, Stage 12," and it just sits there. Do you want to enter in, or how'd you like to get there?
First of all, I take a deep breath, just like with the lights. Hey, old girl, and then I just like walk towards where I used to see the tech guys like sending off like the signal.
Yeah.
Such a different experience happening.
You walk in. The set's quiet. There's no one in there. It seems to be like off hours. There's no one manning any of the doors, and Stella's with you still.
Stella, can you prepare the studio for a live stream broadcast, like the kind we used to do those live chats with our tier 12 subs? You remember?
Right away.
Tier 12.
Stella.
Stella presses a few keys, and these like automated camera bots like kind of hover into position, and then the lights come on where your seat is illuminated suddenly. It looks a little different, like they've upgraded the set since you've last been there, but you can tell the chair's the same.
I'm going to take the other half of the data that I didn't give to Carter, and I'm going to go and sit in my chair.
Right. It feels like an old friend. It's been a while since you've sat down there.
Good morning, Earth! I am so very delighted to see you again. I know it's been a long time, and I'm sure you're a bit excited to see me on your television set right now, especially given that I'm supposed to be taken hostage. But don't worry, your girl can take care of herself. Growing up on the mean streets of Mumbai gives you the grit and determination to get through life, which is why I think you have the grit and determination to know the truth. Your government is lying to you. Your military is lying to you. And what I'm about to show you is the truth that you are entitled to.
The broadcast is live, indeed, and it is going out. Is this all you'd like to say? You want to continue?
I say that, and then I stick the thumb drive in a very special spot in my chair where I usually bring up like very poorly put together data and evidence. But
Yeah.
Same.
You begin streaming out information through the vid call, and while all this is happening, Kiko is brought on board the Black Band's ship.
We're bringing her on, and we're sealing the ship. All right, get us out of here.
What the fuck is going on? You told me to trust you.
Yeah, this is a rescue mission. What the fuck do you think this is?
Rescue for who?
For you. We're
Who
getting
would
you
you-
out of here.
I don't need to be rescued. I'm here of my own accord. What? The
Yeah, that's you. Maybe you should check that chip that's in your head. Maybe it wasn't taken out after all. Get us out of here. And as soon as we start undocking, I'm going to. I think it was Pally that did something to Peter, right, to kind of shut him down.
You put the chip in my neck.
Yeah. Can
Correct.
Pally, can you make sure that that's doing what it needs to be doing? We need to make sure he doesn't, do what he was just trying to do.
Pally goes over and just goes, I could crank it up for you a bit, and just like turns like a small dial on this little electrode thing. It's on the side of Peter's neck.
Okay, so then as we start to leave, I'm gonna cut Kiko's zip tie. Let her go.
Got it.
Do we have access to the broadcast that just went out? Is that reaching the ship?
If you turn on the local stations, yes. Do you turn on the local stations?
Why not?
You need to tell me what the fuck's going on.
I will tell you what's going on, but we gotta get you. We gotta get you out of here. There's more than just one. We aren't the only squad that got sent here. Let's watch and see what happens to your ship. Let's make sure that it doesn't blow up first.
You turn on the local station and you see Ruha Mbani live on her old set, spouting off information about extraterrestrials and then cutting to footage in real time of shots from the colonies that were taken over by the scavengers.
I'm going to sit down and watch that. This is obviously, I want to take it all in.
You're taking it in, and while this is happening,
It's my girl. Yeah.
Buckford, what are you doing on the ship?
So were we being escorted up when
You're now alone. So you see, your hands are all zip tied still, but you're on the ship.
So when Peter ran off, I was trying to see that.
Yeah.
And so I kind of saw this whole situation going on. So I'd like to, hit the comm and Warden, can we get the ship warmed up? And is there a follow captain protocol?
Warden could.
You'd like me to follow Captain Kiko?
Yes, please. And can you alert the rest of the crew to meet up on the brig, on the deck of the ship?
Absolutely.
Selena, Len, Dr. Chen.
Lynn and Dr. Chen and Selena come up. Yes, Tommy.
I'm currently laying on the ground after Peter dropped me on the ground. So Warden, could you alert the crew that Tommy needs help, please? And my hands are behind my back. I can't get up, and the ship is taking off. So.
Right away. And then as you wait there, Lynn comes by, and
Right.
they look over at you. Hey, what's up?
Could you help me off the ground? And maybe
Lynn pulls up a weird little device, and it's like a switchblade.
Okay, careful. I'm a bleeder, so don't cut too deep.
And you just feel like this little snap of the zip tie.
Thank you.
I got you.
Stab him. I thought Lynn was gonna stab him.
All right, so I make my way towards the rest of the crew. What was that? Where?
We ran into some sort of trouble. Where's Ruha? Where's Ruha?
She abandoned us. She just back there in the dark. She ran off.
Can we see our captain being taken into the Black Band ship?
You don't see that, no, but you do see the Black Man ship taking off.
Oh, Warden, follow that ship.
Would you like me to stay close proximity to it?
2 cars back?
Let's fly casually. Like we don't want to we don't want to lose track of them, but we don't want them to know we're following them.
If we fly too close to them, they'll know we're following.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. 2 cars back.
No,
like,
that's Asher.
Oh, yes. Of course it is.
Asher is looks very concerned. Where's Captain Kiko?
Ship.
Sure.
Ship.
I don't know. Didn't see anything.
Dear God.
Do we have like a tracking device we can shoot at it or anything?
The
Like,
ship
is there a...
the ship starts taking off behind it. So you're in pursuit of the Black Band's small squadron dropship.
Who's in charge here?
Ruha, is your broadcast still going?
I set it to loop, and now I need to get out.
You make your way, and as you make your way out,
So it's
you
like looping for the 3rd time now. Hello, Earth.
you meet Taladar in the hallway.
Taladar, you got away.
He looks at you and wags his tail.
I did it, by the way. I know you and I have some communication issues because I don't want to go insane, but I did it. I think you would be proud.
Taladar does a weird circles 3 times in a row, and then like wags his tail and does like a comes up, does like a little begging, and then kind of jumps back down, does 3 more circles in a row.
That's great. We have to rescue the others. Do you know where they are?
And Taladar just takes off towards the docks.
I follow him.
As you enter the docking bay, you see the Destiny taking off.
Oh, shit. Guys! I need a ride.
This is the Destiny speaking. Who is calling?
Yes, you left me in the garage.
Where the hell did you go? Where are you?
I did it. I sent the broadcast. Mission finished. But you left me and Taladar here.
Warden, can we go please pick up the doctor and Taladar?
Wait, why isn't Kiko answering comms? You're not allowed to answer the phone. Remember, Buck? We had a conversation about the pizza thing.
I was told privileges were reinstated in case of emergencies, and this is a case of emergency.
What's the emergency?
We have no captain, Doc.
What do you mean we have no captain?
Or first mate. No first mate or
We're kind of running out of time.
No first mate, no captain. Do I see another vehicle in this bay?
You
Do I
see some
Carter's vehicle in this bay?
Are we all
Carter's
within range? Are we all within range that it's coming out of my comms?
Yeah, Kiko, you hear on your comms all this mess going on. And Remus, you hear this mess going on too. Like, I've been left behind.
I try to like turn it off.
Your hands are free, Kiko.
Your hands are free.
Yes.
That was still good stealth. That was good stealth.
I do that for a second. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. Turn it off.
I'm watching the broadcast.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's on loop now, Kiko, and it's Ruha just laying out the information about the others and the scavengers specifically, and how a colony was already kind of lost to a space station was already lost to the scavengers, and then it repeats again, loops over.
Did it.
By the way, my sign off at the end is, this has been Stories from the Edge, a new series by Dr. Ruha Ambani. Stay tuned for more.
No.
Ruha, you see Carter's vehicle, but you see the Destiny turning around to come pick you up.
Do I think Carter's vehicle, being a smaller 2-person vehicle, is faster?
Yeah, you would say so.
I get into Carter's vehicle.
Right.
Also, fuck that guy.
Our door is open.
Just get in that car?
Taladar
That's
jumps
twice
into
she's
the vehicle with you.
We're getting the captain back. It's what
And-
I say. Is what I say. But just to
Just a Taladar?
We're here. Where are you? Ruha, where are you? We're here.
I forgot something. And I just get behind the wheel. I put the seatbelt on Taladar.
Yes.
Is that her?
We got this, little buddy. And pedal to the metal.
You take
I'm gonna
off.
Switch. If Remus is just watching the broadcast, I am gonna take that opportunity if no one else is paying attention to be like, hey guys, no idea what the fuck's going on, but there are a lot of armed people on this ship. If you're gonna follow, make sure you're cloaking yourselves.
I turn to Kiko. I missed that for sure. I'm definitely watching that on the loop.
Sure.
And just as she sends that out, right when she's done, I turn. I say to Kiko, so this is what you're talking about. Those are the scavengers?
Mm-hmm.
So, what the fuck? Now people know. Okay, so that's done. But now what? You're done. You did what you set out to do. What's your plan now?
Orders.
Take this. My hands are free. I'm gonna just pull the chip off of Peter.
You pull it off.
Oh, that was unpleasant.
Let's make sure your ship is still in one piece.
I would, well, help, I guess, Dr. Ruha with her new show, and, help organize any sort of response to this, and help people that are in need, and make sure we bring attention to that, and that someone starts holding the Marines accountable for the amount of shit that has gone under civilians' noses.
I have missed some things. I'm assuming we're not on our ship and we're on your ship.
No,
and
you're on our ship.
by the way you're talking, the broadcast has gone out.
Looks like it.
Look.
You also hear behind you, Auga.
What, through space?
Is that the horn? Is that like the horn of the what?
This is B Dave's car. It is the most garish thing you've ever seen in your life. Okay? Auga.
Remus, on board your ship, you hear your warden system activate. We are being hailed by a small vessel.
I don't know what vessel that is. The only other ship that we knew of was hers.
Oh no.
So we need to get the fuck out of here because now we're being chased. Pedal to the metal. Get us to the undisclosed location that was our rally point after this mission.
Affirmative. And the ship begins to pick up speed. Kiko, Ruha, you see the ship just like jettison away.
Are they speeding up?
Where are we
Taladar looks
going?
at you innocently.
Oh, well, all right. So
Where are you taking us?
We're
Yes.
taking you somewhere safe.
Are we hostages or are we not?
Does it seem like you're hostages? I just let you go and I let you reactivate him.
And you're not telling us where you're taking us. Yeah, it feels a little kidnappy.
Well, it's not kidnapping. It's for your own good. Clearly, your crew doesn't know how
I'm
to work
so
together.
sick of people doing things for my own good.
Well, okay, then let me be clear. It's for my own good because I don't know if I can trust you yet. You keep trying to sneak around and get away with all these little things here and there, and you're not being completely upfront. People in your crew disappear and completely go against the agreement that we just made. So,
You saw her leave. You didn't even care.
what was I going to do? We needed to get out of there. That was her own decision.
Why? Look, I've told you, I've shown you this footage. We told you what we were trying to
Right.
do.
Yes.
So
yes.
where's the return? You've not told me.
This is part of the return. I don't know how you're not understanding what I've been telling you. We weren't the only people going after you. We're lucky that we got out of there without one of us getting killed. I'm putting my ass on the line
We're approaching the destination now.
Kiko,
Kiko, outside, you see the horizon of the Earth as you kind of circumnavigate it. And just over the edge of the horizon, you start seeing a shape peeking out as you fly closer. It's barely cresting over the edge of the Earth. And it looks like a fairly large object.
Kiko, I think under the circumstances we're under right now, it would be best to not be combative.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm gonna kick it. Is there a chair nearby?
There's like a helmet in the ground.
I'll kick it.
You kick the
And
helmet.
And I'll just lean against the wall. I'm gonna turn with my back to Remus.
Sure.
Captain Remus, was it?
Yes.
I
Yes,
would
Peter.
ask that you please not judge her too harshly in this. We have all had a very stressful time of it.
Understood.
Thank you.
What? So your mother sent us. We got redirected to fulfill the demands of the Admiral. And you're telling me that your mother knows what I just saw on that screen and is withholding it? Is that what you're telling us, Kiko?
I'm telling you that she's known that the others have been trying to contact us for well over a year now, and it has been overridden time and time again.
But these others, these scavengers, they seem to be bent on annihilating us. Or am I misinterpreting that?
don't think
That's
that it-
my impression.
I don't believe it is us specifically, but just life.
And is there any reason why you are hesitant to advocate your cause to your own mother?
Let's see. One, she lied to me, her own child, about implanting a behavioral suppressor chip into my mind. Two, I've been under orders to cover up a marine project that wanted to stress test androids and humans in extreme capacities and sacrificed a civilian crew to this, and have thus covered it up by killing all survivors or attempting to erase their memories. So my faith in the Marines having civilians' best interests at heart right now is very low. And I don't think that my mom, Admiral of said organization, would love for me to expose these things or have an opinion on it. I would just be afraid she'd just wipe my mind.
But she can't wipe your mind, right? The chip is gone.
It does not mean she could not implant another one forcefully.
Yeah.
How did you get this chip out of your head? How did you said the doctor removed it?
How do you say, back alley surgeon?
Well, it's a cyber mod specialist that we have aboard, yeah.
So if this chip is in my head, how do I know that I'm acting out? I feel like I'm acting out of my own free will, but there's no way to tell.
Do you have a bioscanner on the ship?
I'm sure I do.
We can scan to see if there is an implant.
I don't know what it's programmed to for the black bands. I
Neither do
truly
I.
don't.
Warden,
Yes.
I want you to take note of the conversation that we've been having, and if you have any information on a bioscanner or on chip implants, what is the protocol with that?
There is no protocol to bioscan chips. Any bioscanned activity within the body would be normal.
All right. Well, I'm having a little bit of an internal struggle, a bit of a moral dilemma. I have for a long time already known that there's bullshit going on with the higher ups. But what can we do about that? And as we're approaching the ship that you described.
It's making its presence known as Kiko, as you look out the window. The object on the horizon is a giant battleship, a flagship of the Earth Marines, Space Marines.
What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? We cannot go there. Are you nuts? Okay, here's the thing. Here is what happens. The reason that we do this publicly is because if we do this privately, we bring them our concerns, we say we're gonna do that, they'll just have us offed. Being in the public eye is safety. How bad would it look if we expose it and then get taken out or whatever? Then they have their public...
Do you think your mother's gonna off you and Peter? I mean, part of the reason why...
It is very probable that she would have me dismantled.
Well, that's part of the reason why I didn't want anybody but you on our ship. Also, I wasn't sure if any of the other soldiers planted a bomb on your ship while we were, having our conversation, so I didn't want to risk losing you, but...
You see Armando kind of looking smugly at you.
Is there a fucking bomb on my ship? Tell me right now.
I believe he means the other people who were coming to look for us might have placed a bomb on the ship.
I didn't place a bomb on your ship, I can tell you that. Armando, did you place a bomb on their ship?
I was with you the whole time, boss.
Pally, did you place a bomb on their ship? Bart, did you place a bomb on their ship?
Not me, boss. No bombs.
Crew, check. Is it coming in? I don't know how far. Have they been able to tail us?
Buckford, you hear suddenly on the radio.
Make sure there's not a bomb aboard. I don't know if you've even heard this.
You
Maybe
hear
you've already been blown to
bomb
smithereens.
aboard. That's all you hear.
No.
Warden, can we scan the ship for any bombs we did not put on here ourselves?
Absolutely. Let me check now.
Are we still at port?
Are you waiting for Dr. Ruha, or did you take back
We
off?
never said we left.
No, I assumed we were turning around and she took off in the
we
Gotti
left,
mobile, so I assumed we
All right.
finished our circle and then continued.
But would you at least cut those damn zip ties off your hand, Buck?
Nobody's offered.
Selena comes by with clippers and clips them off you.
Thank you.
Nail clippers. It takes her 15 minutes.
So, what was that about a bomb? Warden, did you find the bomb? Is there a bomb? Is there, Warden?
I'm searching now. I can't find a bomb anywhere.
That's good, right? That's good.
Can we engage cloaking mode and try to discern the location?
I sent out.
Engaging cloaking mode now. We are cloaked.
It even sounds cool when Warden says it.
I love that Warden whispers when we're in cloak.
When I turned away and had my back, I sent my coordinates back to the Destiny.
Sure.
I ping sort of a tracking.
Okay.
What do these numbers mean?
Whatever.
What are these numbers?
And while they ponder the numbers, Ruha, you're closer behind them.
Yeah, on autopilot.
You're
And
cruising.
talking with Taladar. Taladar, you seem to have some sort of whimsical way with things. You haven't died yet, and you've been in some pretty hairy situations. So I have to try to get you a reading on how the heck we're going to get Kiko out of that car.
Taladar wags his tail.
You have a plan?
The tail wags even vigorously.
Do you want me to just get closer?
The tail wags even harder than it possibly could.
Okay.
He does a little. He tries to do this. He's trying to move, but the seatbelt's restraining him.
Okay, I undo the seatbelt. Well, safety. Okay.
He does small circles in the chair.
Cartomobile. Engage maximum speed in pursuit of that vehicle. Oh, yeah, and feel free to ignore any laws. Laws are for poor people.
The vehicle speeds up well beyond the speed limit of the normal sectors. But you notice as you speed up, a giant battleship is crossing the horizon of the Earth, and Kiko's ship appears to be going straight towards it. And as that noticing happens within Ruha's eyeballs, Tommy, you also see a giant battleship cresting the Earth's horizon as you make your way closer to Kiko's location.
That's not good. Well,
Okay.
I mean, are you? I'm just gonna follow your lead on this one, Buck. So
they said something about Cap's mama, so I'm gonna make a educated guess as to where we're headed, and I'm not gonna abandon our crew. So we need to talk about all. We need to have a chat about all this rapscallion like running off situation.
Agreed.
Because that makes things a lot tougher. We should put something in the books.
100%.
okay.
All right. So what's our excuse for needing to board a gigantic ship run by the military?
Is this ship is a former military vessel? Is it not?
It appears to be a very much current military vessel.
I
God.
think he means the Destiny, right?
The Destiny is
The Destiny is a former military vessel.
just with a slick paint job.
Do they have like some sort of like I don't know, encoding, decrypting, encrypting like call sign thing, like a handshake protocol?
You ponder this. You ponder this situation about this handshake protocol, and Ruha, you get closer and closer to this small Black Band's dropship.
As I get closer, I activate my comms. It's actually Peter's speaker unit that you hear pop to life. And you hear me kind of say, Mr. Zarcoza, I regret to inform you actually have one of my patients on board. Peter has received several sessions from me, and for this reason, I regret to inform you that you are in direct violation of so many laws that I could bring down upon you right now. I'm going to need you to stop your vehicle so that I can have my patient brought back to my property right now.
Turn that off. We're working for the law and doing what they want us to do. If you have something to say to convince us otherwise, then I suggest you speak the truth and
Remus,
speak to us directly.
That is the truth, Remus. You don't
I'm
understand.
not going to be. I am delivering Kiko and Peter to her mother.
We've
No,
got to
Pretty
turn
sure
this
the
ship
law is
around.
on my
You
side.
are kidnapping a human being who is of age, who has made the conscious decision to leave her
And
incredibly controlling,
suddenly-
abusive mother.
Suddenly,
you can hire a lawyer and you can pick it up with
the
Terry's lawyer, and you can
the intercom cuts off as Armando shuts it off. I got it.
I mean,
Remus, yes, you will be
He's-
protected by the law if you take me in. They don't give a shit. They're gonna cover this whole thing up. That's how the law is whatever they want it to
Yeah.
be.
it is. But you have yet to convince me why I should disobey them and probably get myself killed.
And Armando is like leaning over Peter as he shut off your intercom, Peter.
Thank you.
No problem. He kind of pats you on the side of the shoulder.
So if there's no way to prove that I have this chip in my head that you guys are saying that I have that is causing me to obey these orders, then
Peter,
that
don't
I'm not,
you have a med scanner?
I do, but as far as this ship is concerned, they said that it would not show up on a bioscanner. We would need more complicated equipment. If I am
No,
gathering
I
that
think
right.
it won't show up on this ship's systems.
Ah, I see. Yes, I see what you mean. And he goes into one of his side pouches and he pulls out a bioscanner. If you would be so kind as to allow me to scan you.
I wish you would.
And so I just go through and I take the bioscanner and I scan his head and look for any slickware.
You find slickware quickly.
Ah, There's slickware here. Do you have, to your knowledge, slickware that you installed of your own volition?
I'm going to say the answer to that is probably a most definite no.
Yes, that's correct.
Great. Well, then we found rogue slickware. And I turn the scanner around and I show him the slickware in his brain.
And this isn't a trick.
You can examine my scanner. I don't know how I would trick you with it.
Warden, can you examine the software on the scanner for any kind of...
I will attach it to your Warden, and I go...
No. This is black band government mandated ships. You plug it into that, it's going to override it. It's not going to show you.
It's going to wipe the bioscanner. I can just scan him again.
Look, Peter is an AI. He cannot lie.
All right, then when I get this thing out of my head.
Great.
Please, for the love of God, turn this ship around and rendezvous with mine. We have someone on board that can get these ships out of presumably all of your heads.
Yeah, that person that you had on board that you said was going to do that is the one that ducked out on us.
No, different type of
no.
doctor.
Different doctor.
A medical doctor, not a...
I'm a medical doctor.
A surgeon.
It like peeps back through.
And I slap it shut and I just...
Shut up, geek. What do you know? Go fix your pinky.
A lot. I don't have a bad pinky.
I'm not talking about...
I know. It is a lot.
We are approaching the main vessel now.
Right.
As they say, decisions.
This is a point of no return. No one there is gonna let you take that out of your head.
I suddenly feel compelled to complete this mission. Continue the approach.
I'm gonna try and knock him out.
You attempt to knock him out.
With my famous
Your famous right hook.
knockout slug.
Roll me a speed check.
The Keat KO.
Oh.
Shit. Just over it.
As she goes to punch you, Remus, your hand instinctively stops her. You just catch her fist, and you're just like,
Kiko.
"What was this?"
I thought you were on my side.
This is not helping.
You're gonna fucking turn us in!
I'm taking you home as was directed by the mission. Which, trust me, is better that we got you than any of the other soldiers.
How many people are in the area we're in?
Like 5.
It's 4 total, including Remus.
How many are there after I crash my car into the side of the ship?
If you attempt to do this, it would be 6, including Taladar.
And also not alive.
Continue the approach as I'm holding.
Activate Sentinel mode. Non-lethal. Knock them out.
You hear Peter start going shit as and he just starts. He lifts up and he immediately just starts swinging for the first person next to him.
As you start swinging, we're gonna pick up there next episode.
What? What? What?
Oh no!
Thank you
Really?
for joining us tonight.
No.
Oh, keep going. I'm about to punch someone.
I know.
Please
I
stand
have
by.
to.
Oh my goodness.
There's
You
Oh
begin
my
throwing
God.
blows. We'll see what happens next time.
All right.
Luis.
You were great. Thank you so much.
Luis. Oh man.
I just wanted to split the party up, and I succeeded.
Yeah,
you
massively.
Yeah, watch they all just crash into each other in front of a massive warship. This is great. This is
Let's see Peter gets his own ship.
this all bodes well. Luis, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, thank you, Luis, for joining us. Thank you for being our special guest this week. And thank you to Stargrave for the music. Sorry, I hiccup. Thank you tonight to Trevor. Trevor, thank you for stepping in for Holly. And
Yes, thanks.
it's really helped us out. And remember, please donate. Donate to the Suicide Prevention.
We're so close to our goal, too.
The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Yes, we're only $42 away from our goal. We've raised $158 so far tonight. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Remember to donate. And also, next week, special guest, Shane Easton.
Hey.
Yeah. Shane coming in for our finale.
Oh, right. It's our finale next week.
I know, our finale is next week.
Next week's the finale of season 2. Thank you for joining us so far, and thank you for making this possible again. Continue to donate, and like all of the donations go to charity, as you know, and we will join you next week for Eclipse season 2.
I'm gonna start.
Next week's episode title:
Oh,
The
no.
Reunion.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I don't want to go back to my high school.
No.
I went to mine and it was real weird.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks so much, Luis.